Hello Red Dome family, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, we're back again with another Matt Walsh video. The previous one I did, the debate he had with the individual. I'm trying to be careful with the kind of words I use so I don't get censored on here. Yeah, the debate he had with the individual did pretty well on this channel, But yeah, I think we've got another individual over here. I'm trying not to, guys, bear with me, okay? I know you get the code. But yeah, we're back with another individual right here, and we want to see what she has to say. She. Let's just go with she for now. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into it.
How would you define a woman? Because you've asked other people up here to define how we would define a woman. How would you define a woman, Mr. Walsh?
An adult human female.
It's not hard. Human beings, we've got a big issue here. We're always overcomplicating things, rather than going back to the source of things. Because if we went back to the source of things, 3/4 of our problems will be eradicated, and part of the reason is our brains, it's being used against us.
And how doesn't a transgender woman fit that definition?
Female.
Because they're not female. They have. You said that you are a biological male, correct?
I said I'm transgender. I might be intersex for all we know. About almost as many people in the world are transgender as intersex, and a lot of people don't know.
Oh, see?
All right, but that's a different conversation. Intersex, that's a genetic anomaly, that's a medical condition. So that's a completely different conversation. That's also not a third gender. That's a genetic anomaly that occurs within the sex binary of male and female.
Yeah.
What you're saying is that a quote-unquote trans woman is a female?
By the definitions I'm familiar with, yes.
So how would you define female?
Through my training in healthcare, there are several different categories for how we define sex. People bring up chromosomes. People also bring up hormone levels. People bring up all sorts of other categories. Lots of people don't fit neatly into a gender binary, even people we don't consider to be intersex. It's a complicated spectrum.
It's not complicated, but you also didn't define. So what is a woman? What is a female? What do these words mean?
It's complicated, and I know you're not going to like that answer, but that's because there are no simple answers in human biology.
Women, gather up, march into the streets and protest, because this is getting out of hand. This is getting out of hand before it's too late. Fight for your rights. Fight for your kids' rights. Some of you are gonna have probably do already, or are probably gonna have a female as a child. Is this the kind of world you want your daughter to grow up in? Or in fact, forget the whole daughter thing. Children in general. Is this the kind of world you want them growing up in? I mean.
You guys, hang on, just let me finish. You guys like to bring up high school level biology classes a lot. I get that a lot, but people who go on to more complicated biology classes will talk about sex as a spectrum.
It's not. It's not.
Well, biological researchers would disagree with you.
Yeah.
Or they're full of the ones that would say that.
Yes.
There are male gametes and female gametes. Oh, I had one last question. I said one. I had one quick. Can you come back for 1 second? Because this is an important question. You said you're an EMT.
Yes.
Okay, if you're responding to a health emergency. Biological male, somebody with a penis, is having a medical emergency, and they say to you, "I think I'm having a miscarriage." Would you check them to see if they're having a miscarriage? Would you consider that a possibility for them?
That's a deep question, you know. Whoa.
No, but that's because some people don't have body parts. Doesn't mean they're not a woman.
Okay.
But it's abnormal.
Sounds like we've established there are some people who, in principle, can get pregnant, and there are some people who can't. So there's two categories, otherwise known as binary.
Lots of women can't get pregnant either.
Yeah, but they're still of the nature to get pregnant.
Yes.
The only
But
reason
they can't get pregnant.
Yes, but
truth matters, right?
it does. That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
Truth matters, and they can't
Okay.
get pregnant. That's the truth. So how are they still women?
What?
Because they are
What? That's a dumb question.
for the same reason that I can rightly say that human beings have two legs. And if a person is born with only one leg, that doesn't call into question the statement that human beings have two legs, okay? A person being born with one leg doesn't mean that now legs are on a spectrum, and we can't say anything at all about how many legs a person has. Who knows? They could be a centipede. You know, they could have 100 legs. No, we know human beings have two legs. If a human is born without two legs, something went wrong. They were supposed to have that second leg. Something went wrong. If you meet a person on the street who only has one leg, maybe they had an accident. Maybe they were in war. Maybe something, maybe they were in a car accident. Maybe they had cancer. A leg was cut off. But you know that something went wrong because by their nature, they're supposed to have two legs. Same thing for a woman. A woman by her nature,
Like I said, if we revert back to nature, most of our problems will be solved.
can get pregnant. A man by his nature never can. So if you meet a woman of childbearing age, say she's 28 years old, and she can't get pregnant, you know automatically that something has gone wrong. And she can go to the doctor and find out what that thing is, even if they can't fix it. So that proves that women by their nature can get pregnant, because the simple fact that she can't shows you that there's something wrong. This is what is known as the exception that proves the rule. Whereas if a male with a penis can't get pregnant, no doctor on earth is going to run tests to see what's wrong with it. Because they already know it's that he's a male, and there's only male and female, those who can get pregnant and those who can't. So, that's it.
The fact that this needs an explanation is actually scary. Yeah, okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. This video is actually quite, it's a little bit funny, I'm not gonna lie, because, some of the questions being asked, it's quite ridiculous in my opinion, but welcome to 2023, that's the world we're living in right now. So, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll try to keep the content coming, I've kind of drifted off a little bit, that's because I've been busy with other stuff, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Drink your water, good water, eat clean, touch grass, good energy around you, one love.